similar to any of those opponents, of those tough teams you faced in non-conference, or are they just so different?
They're really different offensively because there's really no one that you can help off of. All 5 kids can score. All 5 kids can shoot the 3. All 5 kids can put it on the floor. And they post their guards. They look for mismatches, and they post. They're so unique offensively in terms of what they do. It's not anything that similar to what we've seen this year.
Now, you think about your own team defensively, and especially how well it played last weekend. Are there things you're seeing with this team on that end of the floor that are doing maybe as well, if not better, than maybe any of your other recent teams?
Well, we're a little bit bigger at the guard position than we've been in the past. We have a little bit more versatility in terms of we can switch 1 through 4. Megan can guard on the perimeter, although she's been in foul trouble the last couple games, but she'll get that taken care of. We mix up our defenses a lot more frequently because of our length than we have been able to do, especially last year. So the versatility in terms of this team is different than any team that we've had. So this team has the potential to be one of our better defensive teams because of that reason.
Does that make this game a big contrast to styles where they're so offensive-minded, you're a really good defensive team? Is it kind of who can impose their will in this one? Or?
Well, it is, like I said, you're not going to stop Drake. You got to hope to slow him down, and then we have to be able to be efficient offensively. When you look at what has taken place in the past, you have to be able to score against Drake. Drake really wants the game in the 90s and 100s if they can get it. So we have to make sure that we work to control the tempo and make sure that we're taking the type of shots that we want, that we're not allowing them to dictate our shot selection.
You know, thinking back at all the great games between these two teams the last several years, what would you think if this got into a situation where it's really close, late, going either way? How confident do you feel about this team to be able to pull out a win against a good opponent like this?
I feel very confident. We beat a very, very good K-State team that was extremely close down the stretch. I think when you look at our schedule and Drake's schedule, they're extremely similar in terms of the type of teams that we've played. We both have scheduled extremely well. We both are prepared for this type of game. And we're excited for the opportunity. As I'll preach all week long, this game is not going to make or break our season. Is it going to give whoever wins a game up? Absolutely. But there's so much basketball to be played. We're not going to put all our eggs in this one basket. We're going to do everything we can to get ourselves prepared. We're going to be prepared to play extremely well. That's always our goal. And whatever happens, happens. We'll be ready to move on, win or lose on Friday. Are there any other questions?